How are you? Happy New Year. I've just trained myself. It's Thursday morning, coming really early. Got my session out of the way because obviously I'm going to have a backlog of paperwork, etc. to be cracking on with today. I'm anticipating a big day today and Friday. Just obviously with being Christmas and the New Year, shed loads of inquiries and stuff like that, which is all good. So what I want to talk to you about is what you should be doing between now and starting on your exercise regime. I sent an email out last night to my email list. Unfortunately, I've had to change software. My email list has now changed over to another software package that I can't import any users. So if you've not already done it, hit me up on Facebook and look for my 7 mindset tips, 7 powerful mindset tips for weight loss success, I think it's entitled. Enter your email address in there and you'll get 7 really powerful email tips. And I have thought very hard about them. You'll get drip fed them over the next 7 days via email. There's a mixture of videos and emails that I've wrote myself, and you know I've not pissed about it. It is good content because obviously I want people to move up to my new email list. So I sent an email out last night, and this is just backing that up. But basically, what I've done, I'll tell you what I've done, okay, and you can draw your own opinion from that. Basically, so I've binged out over Christmas because I think I train hard, I'm disciplined, I'm up early, I'm eating the right things, I'm doing the right things 50 weeks of the year, or 49 if I have a 1 week holiday abroad or something like that. So pretty much 90% of the year I'm doing the right things, and I've done that since, well, as long as I can remember. I've been fortunate, I've been brought up like that, and my mum and dad have, you know, looked after me in that respect. We've been brought up eating good foods. So that's my kind of background really. And what I do then, I have a complete break over Christmas. I have ate a lot of shit. I've had a couple of beers most nights, if I'm being honest, and I feel good for it. But by the same time, I really am ready to get moving forward again. So I came in today, and for me, I'll rewind a little bit. For me, it's all about creating strategies around yourself for success. So what I didn't do is I didn't try and come in today. I'm not trying to have a perfect day today and tomorrow, because I know then it's straight into the weekend. I've not even thought about it properly up to now. So last night I kind of thought loosely about some goals that I want to achieve in terms of my training. I've then come in today and just moved. So I've just done 10 minutes on the watt bike. I've done 5 1 minute on 1 minute offs on the rower, and then I've done 5 minutes of sprint training up and down the big section of the gym. So it's nice, like only 25 minutes, and I've had a good stretch because my back was tight, my glutes are tight from not doing jack shit. I've had a shower, coconut water, starting to sort of help alkalise you after the acidity of the crap that we all eat over Christmas. Before I trained, I took a picture of myself on the body fat scale, so I was 14.6% body fat, and I took a picture obviously of my weight as well, so I've got that as a reference. And then I took a selfie after I got out of the shower in the mirror in the changing room. That's just for reference, and I'll just kind of save that, and I'll repeat that stuff in another month or so just to make sure I am moving forward, even though I will know because of my body shape. I'm not shed loads of weight on as such, but you just feel a bit softer and you've got a bit less muscle mass and things like that, so you know that's the way it goes. And then I'll be thinking a lot harder between now and Monday about really what I want to achieve. I know all my business stuff is a priority. My family stuff, then my business stuff, and then my training stuff are my priorities in life. So family comes first, my business is second, and then my training is third in priorities. So you know, my family stuff is sorted. I always know what I need to do and where I need to be at and stuff. And you know, my business stuff, again, I'm that obsessive about it. I never don't think about it, so I don't need to really set goals just because it's New Year's, you know, New Year 2014. But for my training, yeah, I will start to nail it down a little bit more between now and Monday. I'll be getting some kind of structure. I'll be having some kind of thoughts about what type of diet I need to be following and what strategies. So a big thing for me that I've hit up on these blogs before is preparing my food the night before. If I don't do that, I've not got the right food time. When I get stressed out, I start reaching for coffee because I'm working myself and pushing myself in my office hard. Some days I'm under a lot of pressure, like, you know, I'm not fucking moaning. I mean, we're all under pressure, aren't we? But, you know, on them days for me in particular, then they're the days when I'm going around to the cafe and eating like sandwiches and things rather than eating salads and protein and meat and things like that. And a big thing for me is not drinking enough water. Funnily enough, all my life I've drunk kind of 4 litres of water a day, and I think it's a routine thing. Since I've not been on the gym floor as much, you know, my background's obviously a lot of gym floor work. I found, for some reason, sat in my office, it's not springing to mind as much. Maybe it's because in the past all day I've been telling clients drink water, and you look like you look like you're not practicing what you preach, really, if you're not doing it. So I always used to have a 2 litre bottle of water on the gym floor. Now I'm in the office, I don't know why, some days I'm only drinking like 1.5 litres, which is shit, you know what I mean? For me, I need to be up at 4 litres. So, you know, that's the thing, I'll be drinking more water today. I've prepared my meals today, so I've got the food that I need because I'm in for a big day in the office. I'm not leaving anything to chance today. I'll be eating properly. I'll be eating properly tomorrow. I'll be clean over the weekend, and I'll be training all 4 days, probably, or 3 out of the 4. And I'll just ease myself back in. But then as soon as Monday comes, bang, that's when you need to be switched on. And the mistake, in my view, a lot of people make is they rush into goals. And today they're flapping around and they're like, oh, I've got to be eating this, I've got to be eating that. And they failed before they've even started because they don't realise that there's that preparation period. Go on my Facebook. I didn't manage to put this video on YouTube, but one of my mates is showing me a program where you can convert videos that aren't on YouTube, like I put it on Facebook, and you can convert them so you can save them to your desktop and then put them on YouTube. I'm not massively tech savvy myself, so once I've done that, I might email everybody. But I've done a video, probably, it was at the end of the 8-week challenge, so if we rewind 4 months maybe, I did a video that was entitled the Stages of Change model. And I talked through the stages of change. So you go into like different phases, pre-contemplation phases where you're not even thinking about change, you don't give a shit, you're happy, but, you know, even if you're overweight and unhealthy, you're happy with that. Then you go into a contemplation phase where you start to become unhappy with your position that you're in. So you might be thinking, shit, I'm 2 stone overweight, shit, I'm unhealthy, shit, I've got no energy, shit, I've got no motivation, I can't be bothered, blah, 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 blah. And that's when you start then thinking, people can be in that phase for ages. I was speaking to Lee Cross the other day, he was in that phase for years, he said, when he knew he needed to start exercising and eating better, but he didn't do anything about it. Then he said for about 3 months before he joined RM Fitness, he was like Googling other gyms and asking his mates that train with us what they thought of RM Fitness, and he was looking at other gyms, and luckily for us, you know, he picked us and he's done really well. So that's the contemplation phase. Then you go into a preparation phase, which is for me is only a small cycle because I know what, at the back of my head, I know what I need to do. I only need 4 days thinking about it now, and I'll know exactly what training I'm going to do and what sort of diet plan I'm going to do and what sort of strategies for success I'm going to put in place. Some people might need longer than that to prepare. Some people might need to see a trainer to prepare because a trainer can shorten that life cycle between knowing where you want to be and getting there. So that's what I'll be doing there. I'll be in that preparation phase, and then the action phase is where you've got to deliver. You've got to do it. You've got to pull the trigger, and you've got to carry out whatever you've addressed in your preparation phase. So I hope that helps. You know, I hope that helps in terms of like letting you know how I'm approaching things. I hope it wasn't too much of a rambling video, but yeah, just get stuck in. But more importantly, just have a good think over these 4 days. What do you really want? Don't be blown away with all the bullshit on social media, people saying, you know, new year, new you, and then, you know, before you know it, because it's like, it was the first yesterday and you might not have done anything because you've been with your family, and then today's the second, you're up straight into work. Don't get phased out, because a lot of people are going to be psyched out by the weekend because they're just going to be like, oh, bloody hell, I've set all these goals on New Year's Eve and I've not achieved them because I've not had time to even think about them. So just give yourself a break, just get training, get in these box fits today, boot camps tomorrow, you know, we've got classes on Saturday and Sunday, just get involved with some classes, or if you don't live in Wigan, then, you know, go to your local gym or go for a run, just do something, just move and eat better, make a improvement, and then the rest will follow as long as you're mentally switched on over that 4 days, and then by the time Monday comes, you need to be ready for action. Alright, have a good day.